Hi, I'm Jason Debley. Tonight's whiskey review is Macallan 12-year-old Sherry Oak Cask. Previously I had reviewed Macallan 12-year-old Double Cask, which I thought was pretty good. In the US market it's 43% alcohol by volume, but in the Canadian market they were releasing at 40%. And the Double Cask at 43 was quite nice. Complexity, nice release by Macallan. At 40% is a little flatter, not as desirable. Subsequent to that, I reviewed the Triple Cask Macallan just a couple of weeks ago, or well, maybe a month ago. In any event, the Triple Cask is a rebranding of their Fine Oak series from a few years ago. And the 12-year-old Triple Cask, to my palate, was a bit of a disappointment for the amount you paid. And I'm not a huge fan of the Fine Oak series. So tonight, it's the 12-year-old Sherry Oak Cask, and it costs a lot more money. The Double Cask and the Triple Cask hovered around $100, $95 to $100 in Canada. The Sherry Oak Cask 12-year-old, I've got my hand here, was $150 a bottle. So it's 50% more expensive. Question is it 50% better? Natural color, 43% alcohol by volume. The Macallan distillery needs no introduction by me. It is famous the world over. In the US market, top selling single malt. And in the world, it's huge. Cork Stopper. Just picked up this bottle tonight. My friend Toby picked it up for me because he works in another city and kindly did that. And a reader, or not a reader, a viewer, let me just look here on my laptop, Edward, and that's E-D-U-A-R-D, so I don't know where Edward's from, maybe he's from Spain or somewhere. He writes, Jason, you've been awful hard on Macallan. Would you please review the 12-year-old Sherry Oak Cask? I think it's pretty good. Okay, Edward, this is for you. On the nose, it's rich. It's good. The aromas wafting up are more refined, better than what I recall on the Triple Cask or the Double Cask 12. Specifically, you're getting a classic Macallan nose of like red fruit, but dried red fruit, orange mixed with strawberry, a little bit of licorice, dandelion, and roses. Stupendous nose. It's excellent. You could just do this all day long. On the palate, it's rich, it's luxuriant, it's magnificent. It's really, really good. What am I tasting? Strawberry jam, the finest sherry. The wood management on this is principally European oak from Jerez, Spain. Well, not the oak. The European oak is not from Jerez, Spain, but the oloroso sherry that is used to season the European oak comes from Jerez, Spain. And here is a good example of perfect wood management, perfect selection of ex-sherry casks. These are first fill sherry casks in my opinion from what I'm tasting. I don't have any direct knowledge, I don't deal with Macallan at all, but really liking this. The taste is fine oak, melded, weaved with obviously good sherry, strawberry jam, cloves, really interesting spices. Makes me think a little bit of like Turkish food, fig, exotic mushroom. The finish, let's just have another sip. finish is long, high quality oak, more of that fig, palate, frying pan grilled mushrooms, fig. It's just, there's a dark tobacco, good Cuban cigar in there for a smoke note on the finish. There is some peat, very subtle coming out. This whiskey is really good. I know I'm going to buy another bottle. Cork Stopper, everything about this whiskey is great. Would make a wonderful gift. The only negative thing, price is not great, but I'm paying $150, but I'm drinking a high quality single malt Scotch. The age statement is 12 years, but I am sure that most of the whiskey in here is a lot older than 12 years. 12 years for an age statement on a Scotch whiskey bottle is the youngest whiskey blended into the single malt from the single distillery of a barley mash bill. And I'm telling you, there are older whiskeys in this blend that make me think of the sherry 18-year-old. This has complexity that tastes like a 15-year-old single malt, an 18-year-old single malt. Christmas cake, fine Bordeaux wine. I'm tasting that smoke and tobacco on the finish in a really elegant way. That's all I got to say. Highly recommended. Macallan, 12-year-old, sherry oak cask, 43% alcohol by volume, natural color. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.